Hello friends, so in this video we are going to see how you can swap two numbers using swap function. So I'm opening this Visual Studio Code, and in this Visual Studio Code I'm creating a new file and naming that file as a swap.c file. So we are going to do this in a C language, so that's why I have to give the extension as .c, and press enter, and this file is opened in this editor. So we have to include one header file, that is standard input output header file, and then after we have to create our main function, that is int main. I'm keeping return type as an integer, and creating this block and returning 0. So this is a better practice to write the code. So by returning 0, our OS will know that this function is completed, and you can either use here void, but it is a better practice to write here int and return 0 at the end of this main function. So to swap uh, two numbers, we have to have two numbers first. So the number 1 will be equal to, will give some value to it, uh, for example 5, and the number 2 will have some value, that is 20. So what we are going to do is we are going to swap these numbers, these variables, that is number 2 should have value 20 and number 1 should have value 5. So first of all, what we will do as we'll print what these numbers are containing. So for that, I'll use a printf statement, and this is access specifier for integer, and number 2 %d, and I'll give a next line character here, and then the value of those numbers. And so I'll give this printf as an after before swap. So in this way we'll get to know what values are there in num1 and num2. So after that we'll just compile it and check this printf statement is working or not. So for that we have to right click on this and then open it in integrated terminal, and then after we have to give a command, that is gcc swap.c. So gcc and then name of the file, and just press enter after that. So you will see that one more file is created, that is a.out. So here you have to give, that is ./a.out, to execute that mm, code, and you will see that our printf statement is printing here, that is num1 is having value 5, that is 5, and num2 is having value 20. So after that we have to swap these numbers. So we'll use a swap function, that is swap num1 and num2. So to swap the numbers in the swap function, we have to pass the address of that num1 and num2. So for that we have to give this address of sign, and as we have not defined this swap function, we have to define it uh, here. So we'll keep it return type of the swap function as void, as we are not returning anything, and then the parameters of the swap function, as we are passing address of num1 and num2, we have to catch this address in address value of operator, that is num1, and value at num2. So in this function we are going to swap uh, a value of this num1 and num2. So here we are passing address of this num1, and here we are passing address of this num2. As each variable will have address where it is stored, so we have to pass the address of that variable. So if you don't pass by address, then number will be swapped in the function, and once the function is completed, so though that those swapped functions will be gone, and the number that will not be reflected in the main function. So that's why we have to pass this by address. So after that we are going to use third variable to swap the function. So I'm going to declare that third variable as temp, and then this third variable will store the value of num1, and then we have to give the value of num1 equal to value of num2, and at the final value of num2 will be equal to temp. So after calling this function, we will again print the value of num1 and num2 using the same printf statement. We'll just change that some part of it, that is after swap. And if our function is right, then we'll get value as num1 equal to 20 and num2 equal to 5, as we are calling swap function in between these two printf statements. So uh, what we have to do is we have to give the same gcc command, that is gcc swap.c, and press enter. And after that, we have to give the same /a.out command to execute the code. So once that is executed, you will get to know that before swap, number was num1 was containing value 5 and num2 was containing value 20. And after calling this swap function, values are swapped. That is num1 is having value 20 and num2 is having value 5. So this is all about swapping two num variables using swap function. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more videos.